Okay, so hey, it's 9th of December in Estonia right now, and the time is 29 minutes past midnight right now. And there's something that I wrote after I wrote the words for the kickoff campaign for my spiritual expedition, and there's something that I want to also express more towards this time of my life that right now has started and will be present during the next year. So bear with me. I will have my words helping me with here, and I will read out to you something that I wrote that I want to really express. Okay, we're continuing. Most of my adventures that I've undertaken during the past 8 years have started off with a creative artistic impulse, and these intuitive impulses have led me to live a creative life, which experiences have become truly the essential triggers for my self-revolution. And now this adventure, the Chakra Pani Kriya, the spiritual practice, with this I've consciously reversed the intention of my start. And this time it is a start with a conscious spiritual intention. It is a scientific inquiry into the depths and prosperity of the soul. I'm very excited to see what will be the artistic creation, as along with this time, the first part of the practice, I'm also occupied with writing and creating the bachelor thesis for my philosophy studies. And during the philosophy studies, when I've been sitting in the classroom in the university, there have been so many times, trust me, so many times, I've been asking from myself, what is there in the area of philosophy that I could contribute to? What is it? And every time when I've asked this question, my soul have answered to me, it is your experience, Anna. It is your experience. So at this moment of time, the sensation that has come to knock on my consciousness is that I'm truly in a preaching state. Preaching means that I've been deconstructing some narratives that I've become to live during this lifetime, during my lifetime so far. And it also contains the notion that despite my bachelor studies being 5 years long, I decided to make it to the finish line. And those 2 years that I took the sabbatical from the university were absolutely important to me. Because philosophy studies kept my mind and heart always connected with the notion of inquiry. And it was the direct experience of a spiritual practice in India that actually made me comfortable of getting a paper for studying philosophy. As the theoretical studies of philosophy, at the depth of my feeling of the soul, made me feel like a fraud, to be honest, to even go for the degree. And I did not feel worthy of the degree through such studies of philosophy, as the theoretical studies were not aligned with my nature. And right now I'm also doing my last semester in the university, and with the courses I have right now, I'm truly inspired again, and I feel supported, and it's a great feeling. And also, so now I have 2 things in hands which require a bunch of determination and discipline. In one hand, I have writing the bachelor thesis, and in other hand, joining Chakra Pani Kriya. And I feel they contemplate each other very well, because as the energy around these activities are quite the same. The energy is inquiry, and it is creation. And it will be interesting even for myself to see how I will be open and able to manage to manifest those 2 processes in a progressive and authentic manner. So, I feel that these both choices of activity represent for me the willingness to speak and act through trust and magic and mystery. And dedicating myself to this practice and to the writing represent this notion for me. Trust in sense of trusting oneself into the process of unknown. And I'm so very humbled and thankful that I'm able to see it this way. And it just makes my heart sing. It makes my mind go on a wander, on a beautiful wander. And I'm giving my best to live authentically.